I don't even have a name for this team. My goodness. I don't have a pug hour yet, Roberto. I'm just anonymous. I don't even have a name. Welcome, everyone, to our improv show. Thank you all for joining us. Let's get the cast in right now. Everybody come join me. I'm letting everybody refresh their browsers. That's one of the things I've noticed with going live to YouTube. Sometimes you need to do that. Great. So welcome, everyone. I want to introduce our special guest tonight. It's Roberto Lewis. Roberto, give everyone a wave.
Hi there.
And we are honored to have Roberto play with us tonight. Roberto and I go back to, Roberto, what year did you go through Westside's program?
I want to say I started in like 2008 or something. I think so.
Oh, wow. I had that way wrong. I just remember Roberto was on a house team and I was on a house team. We didn't take any classes together, but I thought that you had maybe gone through the program around that time. But
I mean, I definitely didn't. I didn't just go through in one thing. I kind of like. I went through and then I was like, let me see how many different teachers I can take classes with. Yeah, so I was in there for a bit.
Gotcha. So I would see Roberto perform all the time, but we didn't know each other. But I would, we were kind of sometimes we'd perform on the same night, or I'd go the other. And then fast forward 4 years later, we went through Impro's program in 2019, and we've also done a year of Shakespeare together. So we've done. Roberto has a lot of improv experience, which it's pretty crazy. And so we're lucky to have them all here. And we've got Leighton, Galen, Rob, and Linda, and we will introduce ourselves later. But without further ado, let's get our show started. And before we get our show started, we do want to hear a word from our sponsor. So just bear with us.
Do you find yourself attempting to set up a picnic in the countryside, but without a basket?
Do you find that the ants are just a picnic nightmare?
Do you find that the ants at your picnic literally ate your partner's leg off?
Are you struggling with your inevitable approach to death as you sit there with your picnic basket and your white wine and the ants slowly consuming your partner?
Actually dying because you're losing your limbs, your fingers, and your toes?
And you got red ants crawling up your crack?
Have you lost your car to the ants that come to your picnic?
Oh my God, they showed up and they carried the thing away, didn't they?
Well, we're introducing the Picnic Anti-Shay Case right out of James Bond.
The Picnic Attaché Case, right out of James Bond, not only provides protection from inconvenient red ants, but also a solution to the question, why am I here? Why bother? What will make me happy?
Not only do you get insect repellent, it's a mace gun as well.
The anti-ant attaché case, straight from James Bond, will ensure that every picnic that you go to, that you're invited to, will always be a hit and will never be a miss.
It comes with an ant radar technology that will tell you what kind of ant is in the area, where they are, how many of them. Are they fire ants, red ants, black ants, underground ants? Is the queen around and going to come for a visit?
Now I know what you're thinking. Ant radar, how reliable is it? And what happens if something happens with my ant radar? Well, we provide a 4-year warranty.
Do we also provide an astrology guide as well?
It's
With
funny you
that-
asked that. Yes. 30% off for Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Cancer.
And if you happen to come across a Libra ant, well, we have a special antidote here in this small booklet. It's a short read, and it will tell you everything you know about the Libra ant.
And if you call now, Zola, the palm reader, will give you a free reading.
Remember, Zola is connected to the spirits from beyond, so do not mock her.
You don't want to get sideways with Zola because she knows where you are and where you're calling from. And you can get one of those burner phones. And let me tell you, we've heard stories from customers that use burner phones and kind of got crossways with Zola. And it was
Call
Right.
1-800-RED ANTS.
Yes. And not only that, find out the secret to your existence.
Order now.
That's right. That's right. All right, let's get a suggestion in the chat for this scene between these two fine actors. We're just going to wait for something from Galen, Leighton, Rob, or
What kind of suggestion would you like, Matt?
how about an occupation?
An occupation. Okay. Okay.
Just type it in the chat, gang.
Let's see. What are some fun ones? Palm reader, that's a good one. What else we got?
Okay.
Actually, you want to go with palm reader?
Yeah, I do.
All right, cool. Welcome. I am older than the sands of Egypt. I was here before the mountains, and I will be here after the seas have dried into salt. I am the ultimate, the alpha, the omega. I am Todd, and I am here to tell your future. What may I do for you, sir?
Is this where I sign in, Todd? Is this?
Yeah, you can just sign. Make sure that pen you have to shake it a little bit because the ink dries out. So make sure you just sign in.
And you want my social? Is that?
I would like it. It's part of our sort of information gathering. But if it doesn't make you comfortable, you can just write down your email address and maybe like a bank routing number. That's fine as well.
Okay, I'm just going to put my federal tax ID down instead of.
I mean, that's I thought. Are you an LLC? I mean, I don't know what the.
No. Well, I had a limited partnership, but it's disbanding due to a lawsuit.
I am sensing that you have an audit in your future. What is your name?
Philip?
Philip. Well, have a seat, Philip.
I know that your experience goes vastly. I'm 30 years old. I've only been here for 30 years and just figuring things out. I feel like I'm kind of going into midlife crises. So maybe with all of
You've been on this plane for 30 years, but your soul is far older than that, Philip.
I don't know my soul. I've been trying to, it just doesn't want to talk to me.
Well, let's see your palm. Here, just hold it out. I'll take it. No, just facing the sea. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay. I see your lifeline looks.
Your hands are so
inflamed.
hot. Your hands are.
Oh, well,
There's
that's
smoke.
because I have the fiery blood of the ancients running
There's
through my veins.
smoke coming off my hand.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're alarmed, I can stop right now.
No. Please tell me, what do I have in store? What is my love life? What is my financial life?
Yes. Your prosperity line. It stops early. You know, that reminds me, honestly, I didn't even file for 2019 and it just slipped. And Yes, I am a portal for the gods, and yet I didn't even file. Isn't that weird?
You know, you took that a little casually and kind of smiled about my prosperity line being short, and I'm a little offended at the moment and taken back.
You're offended.
Well, you seem so lackadaisical about my prosperity line being so short. What exactly does that mean?
Well, let me be clear. I am a channel. The gods of eternity speak through me. So if you know what, you're right. I apologize. The truth is, human beings come and go all day long. I see them tottering off towards their little destinies, their car accidents, their marriages, their audits, right? And after a while, it all becomes funny.
Well, I have not adjusted to that. I mean, you've got 1,000 years experience and I've got 30. If you don't know how to treat a new client, I am taking baby steps here.
Would you like an iced tea?
I am an infant. Yes, something.
Okay. Okay, yeah, there's a picture right there on the table. Go ahead. Now, what you're experiencing is the anxiety of the absurd and the endless. Feel free to cry.
All this. It's too much.
Well, you're gonna have to figure it out, Philip, because the truth is, eternity waits for none of us. Eventually, you will be reduced to dust and maggots, and you will be reborn in some other form. And so,
can you tell me what my next existence will be?
Well, let me see your palm.
I'm a human now. Here. Oh, great.
Well, how
Yeah.
do you feel about the Packers?
Makes me think of cold.
Well, I mean, it looks like you're going to be a Green Bay Packers fan. You'll have an American SUV.
I thought I was going to be on the team, but I'm just a fan. What am I doing for a living?
The odds, let me be clear. People ask me this actually quite often. The odds of anyone entering the NFL and having a career of any substance are astronomical.
Well, you know what? If this life sucks and then my next life sucks, how do I get out of the loop?
See, I think that's where you're stuck. It's not about life sucking or not sucking. It's about what are you going to do with the life you're given.
Well, with a short prosperity line, apparently I'm not going to have a lot of prosperity. I don't know. I guess be bummed out and depressed.
You could come back as a fire ant. How would you feel about that?
Well, I think that they work well together. It's a strong community. They're very resourceful. I don't know what the lifespan is, but I think 100 years on this planet is too long. So can you put in the word for me? I mean, can you affect my next soul's incarnation?
Affect it? To be honest, I don't have the cell numbers of the ancient and eternal almighties, but I can pray for you if that would make you feel better.
Is there an extra fee? Because I'm not very prosperous in this particular lifetime.
There is an extra fee. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, of course.
You know what?
I am a small business owner, ultimately.
It's just my luck. I can't win. You know what?
Before you didn't even sign up for my email list. All right.
Okay, we've got Linda and Galen. Let's type some suggestions to get them going. Let's go with whenever you two are ready. And you guys will pick one of these. Galen, why don't you pick one of these and you and Linda will inspire your scene with it.
Okay. Why don't we go with Angelic.
Great.
Angelic. Okay. Well, Sheila, the other day, did you notice how angelic both of us were being? I mean, you know?
Carol, I was going to talk to you about that. I mean, it was like you had this aura around you. It was really unbelievable the way you dealt with that man. I mean, you really you like put him in his place, but also in a way that made him feel really happy about it. So
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
Yeah, and I was really noticing how you didn't even make a pass at the boss one time the whole day.
Yeah, I really been working on that. Thank you for noticing that. I mean,
You were so angelic that day, just so much self-control, Sheila. I was just astounded.
yeah, I've learned my ways. I've learned from my mistakes. Let's put it that way.
Mhm. Yeah, and you've made some doozies, sister.
Yeah, I mean, I decided not to sleep with the boss anymore. So I owned that in the past, but yeah, I'm really kind of channeling this Mother Teresa vibe right now. And thank you
Yeah.
for noticing.
Yeah, and I didn't even scream at Sarah one time.
Yeah.
Because she's always totally fucking everything up and missing phone calls. And, she takes the wrong messages. It just drives me crazy. And I didn't even scream at her one time. In fact, I even smiled at her.
Yeah. And I mean, the old me would have hit her, but the new me, no, I don't do that anymore.
That's true.
I don't hit people at work anymore.
You didn't even hit her one time.
No.
So angelic.
Remember, what was it, 3 months ago when I smacked Mary for copying the wrong thing for me?
I remember that. You gave her a black eye.
I did. I mean, but I got her ice too. So, I help.
I
think that was when I started transitioning to angelic. I think it was in that moment,
That was very angelic.
Thank you. Yeah.
You went and got her an ice pack for her black eye, which you caused. That's super sweet.
Yeah, I've come a long way, I have to say.
You know what? Both of us are making so much progress. It's just really inspiring. We're so angelic.
Oh no.
All right, let's get a suggestion for Robin Layton, shall we? Everyone in the chat. Let's see.
Jake, I love it here at the bar, man.
I know, Dad. I'm so glad you took me out for my 21st birthday. It's just,
Man, we are a fighting team. We're going to fight these guys when they come in. They don't deserve to be in our bar.
you taught me growing up how to fight. So I learned my left hook from you, and that's my non-dominant hand, Dad.
Not only that, you have the best right hook kick I've ever seen.
You really think so?
Hell yeah. When back on the farm when you kicked the pig. Oh my God.
Yeah, I did kick the pig, but not until now. You've never gave me that compliment before. So wow, it seriously means a lot. And on my 21st birthday, Dad, God.
Yeah. And when Billy comes in, you'll kick his ass.
Okay, Billy's my friend. I mean, he's kind of coming to join us. I don't know that I need to kick his ass. Maybe you still don't like him.
Just once.
Dad, again, I can't. I love fighting, but I'm not going to kick Billy's ass. Maybe Vincent. Vincent was an asshole.
Okay, Vincent. Vincent will do.
All right, and maybe you could kick Sarah's ass when she comes. Your ex-wife. I didn't like her.
Well, I could do that. I do need some sex tonight.
You have an interesting way of getting sex, Dad, but you know what? Power to you. I'll kick Vincent's ass. You kick your wife's ass, your ex-wife.
Oh, here they come, man. Get ready. Oh, there, I got him. A left hook right there.
You know what, Dad? I think I'm just going to stay by the bar and drink. I don't really feel like fighting right now.
Okay, they're dragging me off. Oh.
Yeah, all right. Well, okay. Dad, bye.
All right. Okay, let's get Roberto and Linda. And let's get some suggestions for them. Let's go with, what are we doing? Okay.
Okay. Wow, it's a lot of suggestions. All right, cool.
Roberto, I'm gonna let you do what you do best.
Which
You go
is
for it. Which is you go for it.
Okay. Which of these ignites your imagination, Linda? Which of these?
Let's see. Oh, gosh, I don't know. What about the hypnotist?
Hypnotist? Okay. Cool. Victoria, darling, I went to a hypnotist last night, and the whole idea was that I was going to quit smoking, and that was what I went to him for. But I learned something in the session that night, and
Do tell.
well, I learned that I'm a person that maybe shouldn't be married anymore.
What? I thought you were going to tell me that you learned you were an addict. Like, no, duh.
I'm also an addict, but all of these feelings were revealed during the session, and I'm just filled with this guilt because I do love you, but I just don't know how I can continue on after my session with Zoltan the Oblivious.
I hope the cigarette isn't getting you like, feeling like you need to start smoking again.
You mean, is it making my mouth water? Is it making me imagine what it would
Do you
feel
like do you like the smell of it, the scent of it?
Baby, when you smoke Marlboro Reds, it's a trigger for me. Do you know what that means?
I think so. Gets you really hot. Gets you all like hot under the collar, right?
It kind of does. It makes me think of the greats of movies gone by. It makes me think of Bogart, of Brad Pitt, of Bruce Willis. People being cool as they inhale.
Yeah, but baby, you were so cool when you were smoking. So how are you gonna be cool now that you stopped?
I know. I know. I shouldn't smoke this.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, sweetie.
But I can smell the tobacco.
Bad. Here, give it to me. Give it to me right now.
Okay, all right. I'll give it to you.
Okay. I'll smoke
This
it.
is what I'm talking about. I feel like as long as I'm in a marriage with a woman who is going to flip my triggers so casually, I don't know how I can continue.
Oh, you're just overly sensitive.
That's exactly what you said about my IBS, and I feel like you're ignoring the physical realities of my body.
Yeah, that is a problem. That IBS, that's a super problem.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
It's kind
And
of gross too.
yeah, and that's why I feel like the fact that you serve dairy and meat products at every meal, I feel like you're not accepting me for who I am. I feel like you want me to be someone that I'm not.
I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be better.
I mean, you say that, but you're smoking a Marlboro Red, my favorite cigarette, and you clearly have a burger from Tommy's Burgers right there sitting in front of you. Do you know what a
Oh.
temptation that is for me?
Oh, right. I do. Oh, hold on. Let me put down this and let me pick up this delicious Tommy's hamburger that is dripping with juice and
Oh.
is medium rare and has all this special scent.
I know. I can smell the Thousand Island dressing. God damn it, Victoria. I can't. How am I supposed to be a sensitive person with a sensitive stomach and a nicotine addiction in this marriage if you're just going to flaunt your habits in front of me like this?
Oh, here's that cigarette. I was just wondering where the heck that went.
Jesus, Victoria, look. You've been gambling, haven't you? They're poker chips everywhere. You know that I can't. How am I?
Oh, right. That is another trigger for, this hypnotist is just not working. You should be this hypnotist. You got to get another one, darling.
I love you, but I'm not sure that it's the hypnotist that isn't working, Victoria. I feel like that if you supported me, you wouldn't.
Oh, wait a second, baby. Wait a second. Wait a second. My bookie's on the phone. Wait a second. I gotta. Hey, yeah. Hal?
Yeah, what are you putting on the number 4?
Oh yeah. Put
do you-
30 grand on that.
Are you betting on the Lakers game right in front of me?
Yeah, and the Chicago Bulls are for sure going to win.
Hey,
Are you kidding me? I would give anything to put something on that game.
Yeah. Just do it now. Yeah.
done.
Yeah. Got it.
Victoria, do you
Okay. Thank you.
You're
All right.
welcome. All right.
do you love me,
What?
Victoria?
Oh, I love you so much, baby. I love you. I love you.
Okay, see, now that sounded facetious to me. It sounded like you
It did?
didn't really love me.
Bring,
And that
bring,
you were making fun of me.
bring.
Oh, but you misinterpreted my action.
Bring.
Just a minute.
That's another thing.
Hello.
Yeah, is your wife there? We're wondering if she's dancing tonight down at the club. We've got a poll open, and she's been filling in lately, and we're just wondering if she could come tonight. We're in a bit of a pinch.
No, she can't come tonight. Have you been pole dancing at the
Hey, was
Atlantic
that-
Bar?
Was that Jackie from the bar?
Oh,
Will you
listen,
call him back? I'll be down there at 10 o'clock. Bye,
I-
honey. I'll see you later. I love you. I love you.
God damn.
Nice. All right, let's get. We got Robin Galen. Let's give them a whoops. Suggestions. Let's go with let's get some suggestions going for these guys. Let's go with you guys. If you guys see something that you get a hit on,
Okay.
you guys, whenever you're ready.
Nice to see you finally came to church, sister. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a little while, Father Christopher. It's great to see you here too. But yeah, I've been busy. I was out building orphanages, and that's why I haven't been here. The kids really, really need a place to sleep, and so I was out there with my hammer and nails and just getting it done. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So I haven't been here at church very often, but I promise I will be here more often now.
Well, Sister Ignatius, you know that part of being in this parish, we do a lot of Habitat for Humanity, and we have built, since you were gone, maybe 15, 20 houses. And how many did you say you built?
Oh, like 80?
Oh,
Yeah,
you did build 80.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, that was like in 2 weeks. How long did it take you to build those 15?
No, we 3D printed the houses, so
Oh,
it was auto set. So we built the houses very, very quickly. I mean, 3 hours a house, maybe.
I
Very,
see.
very futuristic technology.
That sounds, yeah, that sounds fascinating. And did you have it all with green technologies? We did everything top to bottom, absolutely green, absolutely no carbon footprint.
Of course, sister. We all
Oh.
green technology, and not only that, we donated. I want to say no, it was $1 million. It was $1 million to all the poor children over on the other side of town. Literally, every single one of them had a solid Christmas because of us, sister.
That's,
Bring, bring,
oh, excuse me, hang on.
bring.
Hello.
Yes, this is Mother Teresa.
Hey, how you doing, girl?
Well, we just wanted to talk to you about the next project and make sure you're on board. You've been such a great leader. Have I caught you at a good time?
Oh, hang on one second. Hang on just 2 seconds. Mother Teresa's on the phone. Okay, just hold on, Father Christopher. Hey, Teresa, so good to talk to you. Yes, I will be there. You just tell me where and when, okay?
Great. We'd really like to get you out of that Church of Nazareth
Mhm.
because we'd really like to see you on a larger scale. We've got a larger church platform for you. So if you could just, I don't know, quit your current situation, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, sure. No problem. I mean, I'm always whatever I can do to help out the most people. That's what I want to do. So, hey, thanks a lot. So I'll see you there. Okay.
Great,
Thanks a lot.
great.
Okay.
God bless.
Bye-bye. Oh my gosh. Thanks so much
Hold on. It sounds like you're about to drop some big news, and I just want to let you know
uh-huh.
the Lord is watching, and there are penalties for those who sin.
That is true. Yes. So
AKA those who don't go to church
so
at their parish that they signed up for.
That's true. Yeah, but that was, but the good Lord Jesus also expects a person to have growth and to move beyond and to live the best version of their life while helping out the most people. So I'm going to have to leave my position here. I'm really sorry, Father Christopher, because I just have to, I've got a lot going on. I have Mother Teresa calling me. I have, the heirs to Gandhi. They want me doing some things too. So, it's great that you've got that, what was it, 10 houses you made with a 2D printer? That's so good.
10 houses, but also we're flying in the Pope this weekend to say Mass at the Church of Nazareth. In fact, he wants us to franchise out the church. We're expanding to 16 cities in the United States. We're already in Europe, Asia, and South Africa. So, we're doing okay, sister. I don't know that we need you, but it is a sin for you to leave.
Ooh, well, I would say it's a sin for you to tell me it's a sin to leave. Because, that's like putting some guilt on somebody. You know what I mean?
Well, I would say that's a double sin for you thinking it's a sin that I think it's a sin that you want me to leave. And that's gaslighting, sister.
I think it's kind of obvious what's going on here and that you really need to go to some confession. Yeah, I think that's God calling you.
Hey, that's an ominous sign. Maybe you should leave.
All right, well, I gotta run to the Church of Nazareth. Good luck with your endeavors. Bye, Father Christopher.
All right, Leighton, let's hop in here. One suggestion, guys.
Welcome to the Friends of DMV. I am Jacques. How may I help you?
Yes, my license, it has expired. And
Let me see your license, please. What do we got here? A 1946 license in the year 2021.
I have taken I have been in a coma. How do you say a coma?
I see. In the computer, you have been in quite laid up quite a while in the Hotel Pierre.
I'm hoping to renew my license now that I'm out of the coma.
Well, if you look behind me, you will see an eye chart. Will you please read the first line? Please, sir. Close the left eye first.
Z? It's still a Z? I think SAP, no? SAP, no? A for American, stupid American, and C for cigarette, which
2
so-
out of 3, not bad. 2 out of 3, not bad. Try the second line, please. Cover the other line.
what is this?
Here, have a glass of wine first. Here. We
Oh.
serve wine now at the
Oui,
DMV.
oui, yes. Mm. Mm.
This is a test to make sure that you can drive and drink.
This is a Pinot from the south of France, Marseille, perhaps.
Marseille, France, from the Pierre de Quantum vineyards, a 1936 Pinot.
I tell you what, let me see the name tag. Pierre Cardin. I can send you a case of wine from Marseille if you help me with my license.
Oh, you're trying to bribe the DMV, are you, in Paris? We will see about that. We'll call this saute on you.
Do not cause this saute on me, please. Not again. Not the saute.
Okay, well, first you try this little joint.
Let me put my cigarette out. What? This is from center of France. Yes, the hills of center of France, perhaps Nice. I say, is it Nice? Maybe. Oh, you're not
Sesame Mia. Sesame Mia.
Oh, Sesame Mia. Listen, I can get you a quarter pound of this pot from Nice if you can help me with my license. No.
That would be very good. We will be happy to accommodate you.
So you take the bribe with the marijuana, but not with the wine. I understand.
I've got plenty of wine. I've got my own vineyard now.
I did not know. I did not know.
Welcome to the DMV.
All right, detectives, in my office, I want to know what you guys found at the crime scene. I need evidence.
Lieutenant Michael here. I got to tell you, there's a lot of blood and a very long, tall fella with dark hair.
Was he dead?
We're not sure.
Well, gee, who was on body? Who was checking the body on the team?
I checked him out. Yeah, I rolled him over once, and I looked for a pulse, and I kind of forgot how to do that. But anyway, I didn't feel one, so I think he's dead. I don't know anybody else.
Detective Sicily,
Mhm.
that is below standard police work for this office.
Yes, sir.
Jacobs, what did you find at the scene?
Sarge, I checked the body. He had green blood, green.
Green. Do we know? Is it AB or O positive?
We checked. We think it may be a B bean.
Chief?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Detective Boylan here.
Yeah.
I was walking the perimeter of the crime scene and I saw a bush of daffodils. The sunlight shone across them just so. And it reminded me of the fleeting beauty of life. And I focused on that for a while. And then I wrote in my journal. I made a little haiku. And then I took a nap.
Detective Boylan, number one, get that flower out of your ear right now. And where is your badge? Why are you wearing a Hawaiian shirt to the office?
Well, you know what it was when I saw the way the sunlight shone across the daffodils, I thought to myself, what are we if not just servants of beauty, you know? And I thought that putting a little flower behind my ear might brighten these proceedings with my fellow police officers. Hi there.
Lieutenant Michael here. What do daffodils have to do with the murder?
All right. Exactly. That's a great question, Boylan. What the hell?
Well, if I may, what they have to do with the murder is that the daffodil is just like all of us, and the victim, alleged, a living thing, and we all move through this plane, and eventually we fade away. I learned something at that crime scene, something that I think I'll take with me for the rest of my life.
Well,
Yeah,
if this were a poetry class, wouldn't this be fun? I got the sergeant upstairs up my ass with a 10-pound sledgehammer, and we're talking daffodils down here. Yes.
Lieutenant Michael here. I'm starting to think life is maybe a little kind of short and transient, and maybe we should just take more breaks to smell the flowers. There's a great rose garden just off of the 101. Maybe we could stop there after lunch today.
Hey, why don't we?
I think that would be great. I have a little picnic basket I keep in my car. I've got a little Chardonnay. It's not cold, but I'm sure we could figure something out on the way.
Tell you what, next time you guys show up to a crime scene, why don't you bring a bouquet of flowers instead of your gun? How does that sound?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Is this the right place for the 3 o'clock poetry group?
Oh, Kirk.
I'm sorry. I think I gave you this address. I was going to read a couple of my haikus here, but apparently we're still in the middle of breaking down the crime scene. But I mean, if you want to hang out, I think you could learn something.
This place has a great vibe, and I would love to. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
Our chief, he's a little stressed because his superiors are up his ass with you said it was a 10-pound sledgehammer.
Tell you what, Boylan. Next time someone pulls a gun on you, I want you to just hand them the Bible, and why don't you just read something from one of the passages? See how that works for you.
I'm more of an I Ching type myself, but I understand what you're saying.
Chief, Lieutenant Michael here. Maybe we could just do like a biblical poetry session while we pick the daffodils, just to kind of like decompress, because we've seen a lot, Chief. I mean, we've seen a ton.
I think maybe too might be helpful if we could bring in some chanting or some meditation to, with the poetry and the Bible and any other religions too that people would like to hear from. I think that'd be helpful.
This was not in the boot camp. You guys all went through training, and none of this was in the boot camp.
Well, if I may, I did happen to bring 3 sticks of sandalwood incense. Just a moment.
Christ.
Let's
I
go
got
ahead
some
and...
sage in my back pocket.
You have an
There we go. This is what we're talking about, right? We're gonna clear the air here, right? We're gonna bless this whole space, right? Is this not the Department of Justice?
Oh, the chief's calling me right now. No, chief, we do not. We are we're doing some chanting. A little chanting. Listen, we're trying to find our space, chief. We're trying to find our vibration before. He's taking me off the case.
Well, you know what? When one door closes, another one opens.
For goodness
Roses
sakes,
are
Boylan.
red, violets are blue. Your stressful need, go ahead and smoke some weed.
All right, here's my badge. Here's my gun. Here's my belt. Here's my peace hat. Here's my mace. Here's my name tag. Here's my
Take it all off. Take it all off.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
I think we're really turning a leaf here.
It's all transitory.
Okay, this next bit's going to be a montage based on the supernatural. So that's all we need to get started. Supernatural montage. Let's go.
So my connection with Supernatural, the show, was that it was always broadcast on the gym television in the mornings. I'd be working out 7 a.m., 7:30, and there it would be. And the thing is, the sound would always be turned down, but those guys, they're so handsome and so buff, and they'd wear these big chunky watches, and they would be solving crimes. And I would always say, like, is that what I'm supposed to be? They look so cool. How can I be cool like that? You know? But I mean,
Yeah, you know,
ultimately-
I came in, flipped the channel, and I was watching these athletes, you know, and they're like, you know, it's like these track athletes. They're so in shape. They're preparing for the Olympic Games, and I have not aspired to do anything of this nature. And so, anyways, I went and saw a seance guy. I had a seance. I had a seance.
I mean, I'm not the best skateboarder in the world. I've never claimed to be, you know. But I thought, you know, I would take it out and I'd skate around the park a little bit, you know. But I would see these kids, they're like 12 years old, you know, 98 pounds, doing all these tricks, and I was like, well, what's the point? You know what I mean? If I can't do a 360 off the lip of a dried swimming pool, then what am I doing? Am I just a dilettante? Am I just playing around? Am I not serious? You know? These are the questions. You know? These are the questions.
Seems like I just spend my day sitting around watching TV with the volume off. I really like putting like background music on and watching shows with like really buff guys while they just work out, even though I probably should be working out. So it just makes me question my whole life's existence, because why am I not just getting up and doing things with my life? Why am I so pushed down and just stuck for the most part? It's like,
Excuse me. We're here to take your soul early because we've seen you one of the lower productive souls. And so this is how this kind of works. People that die young, that's that unproductivity. So the both of you.
We have metrics. And if you don't meet them, then we take your soul early and we recycle it.
Yeah. We've given you
Do you know what that means?
We've given you a lot of time and it just isn't working.
I mean, I thought like the universe is supposed to come together to lift me up. I didn't know there was like
Well,
an exit
it
plan.
is. I mean, it is. But remember, last Sunday, it was 70 degrees outside. The sun was out, and you stayed on your couch the entire time, looking at a television that wasn't even on.
Yeah.
And Rob, that's not the way to spend your life.
I mean, come on, it was Fight Club. I just had it on mute and I was listening to my favorite Fortet song in the background. I mean, okay,
Solution. The solution to Rob. I am taking over for Rob. Rob, you are screwed. You are going to be moi.
Listen, Rob, you don't
Do over.
Rob, you don't even need to pack. It's all done.
I feel like I'm disappearing. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so listen, here's some of the ground rules. We want to see you just exemplify.
Oh, I really want to watch Fight Club. I have to go watch it right now. Fight Club. Oh, I have to go watch Fight Club. Does that mean I have to get off the screen now? Okay, I got to go watch it. Okay, bye.
So I'm looking at your resume, and it says here that you are an actor and a poet. I mean, which is great. Obviously, we're looking for people from a variety of different backgrounds. Can you tell me a little bit about your interests? I mean, outside of the industry. Mm-hmm.
Well, I do like to play the piano, so I'm kind of a virtuoso, I guess.
Okay, interesting. The piano, okay. And have you fought crime in an urban setting before?
Definitely not. I feel like I want to say yes, but maybe that's what you want to hear, but no.
I mean, honestly, I appreciate your candor. A lot of people, they would come in here and they would say, oh, I would like to be the caped crusader of the night. here's life experience. And honestly, a lot of times it's not even true. So I appreciate the fact that you're owning up to the fact that you're not a Cape Crusader.
I mean, I'm owning it, but I really, if I had to fight the crime, I could. You know I could, right? I mean, you've.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's why you're interviewing for this position. I mean, ever since Batman left, we've been looking for somebody.
I'm here as his manager. I'm here to attest that he's got all the costumes in his closet. He's got Batman. He's got Superman. He's got Ant-Man. Any kind of costume you need, he's the guy.
Well, I appreciate that input. Unfortunately, it comes down to more than the costume. You need to be able to be fearless in the face of danger. You need to be brave in the face of catastrophe.
Well, like I said, I could potentially be brave. I could potentially be fearless. I don't have experience at those things, but I'm telling you, I could do them. I'm pretty sure I could do them.
You know, Rob, I want to take a chance on you, but you have mustard on your shirt.
Hey, sorry, I'm late. I just came in from putting out that fire and saving those 20 people off the 8th floor. So yeah, I'm here for for whatever you need me for.
Okay, so Rob, this is Wonderful Girl. Wonderful Girl, you have been a fantastic addition to Gotham City. Rob, this is the sort of superhero we would ask you to be.
That's not even fair. I mean, different genders. I mean,
Well, I mean, she has. Wonder Girl, could you tell us a little bit about what a normal day in Gotham City is like for you?
For me, yeah. For me, it starts off with, a cup of coffee, a little stretching, I get that in. But then usually I get the phone call, from the chief saying like what's going on, where I need to go. Sometimes it is, providing building houses for the homeless, which I do sometimes. We get those put up in no time. Sometimes it is more of like a search and rescue type of situation. Like I might dive down, like I think my deepest dive is 2 miles and retrieve.
2 miles.
Like
I did make a note.
There was a
2 miles is the record.
I brought the whole ship up on my shoulder. So that was one day.
Here's the question for you.
Thanks.
Hey, I am Rob, and I am Batman, and I am here to recreate my cowardice in the form of Batman. Now, what were we just saying? And where's that Wonder Girl? Where's that cute Wonder Girl?
Hey, Rob / Batman, how you doing?
Hey, Wonder Girl, you are so hot.
Thank you. Well,
So what's going on today? Let's go kick some butt. Let's go save some people. I'm ready now.
Yeah, I've got a list here. The first thing we're supposed to do is, let's see. We're supposed to go up to 83rd Street. And as it starts, a bit of a slow day starting, we're just going to prevent 25 people from dying in a fire. That's supposed to be happening a little bit later.
Down for it.
Hey, are you two superheroes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, great.
I'm
Oh, I'm so
Rob,
glad I ran into you. I'm so glad I ran into you. Listen, I was trying to get tickets to Taylor Swift. She's playing at the Forum. But when I got there, it was all sold out. Is there anything you can do for me?
Rob, you want to take a crack at this one? What do you think? I mean, I have an idea, but you're new to this, so I just kind of want to give you the opportunity.
Well, this Joker's just walking in on our cool, planning, and he's asking for tickets to the Taylor Swift concert.
I'm a citizen.
I am Ticketman.
Oh, Ticketman. Hey, perfect timing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank
Hey,
God!
Ticketman.
Finally, a real superhero.
I've got the Dorothy Chandler. I've got the Emmett's Pavilion. I have the all the big.
I'm trying to see Taylor at the Forum. Can you help me, Ticketman?
Hey, you know what? I'm going to go because Galen and I have Miss Little Cute Wonder Girl and I have plans. We got to go save some people on 83rd
All right.
Street. Ciao,
Yeah,
ciao,
let's go
guys.
to 83rd Street. Okay, now.
You're
Before
just
I
gonna.
before I hand the tickets over, let me tell you about an epic battle I had last week. There was
Oh, hold on just a minute. I'm a tax-paying citizen of Gotham City, and I don't feel like my interests are being represented by the superhero community. I just saw Rob/Batman and Wonder Girl, and I asked them for my tickets, and they just left. It sounded like they were making up excuses to not have to deal with me.
Well, listen, we all have our troubles. Listen, even Ticketman sometimes has to wait in line. So
What? Wait. What? You're Ticketman. Why would Ticketman have to wait in line? That goes against exactly everything that Ticketman is about.
I can get you into the Sunday matinee, but it's a daytime showing, and you're going to be in the luge section.
You call yourself a superhero? If you were a superhero, you could at least get me mezzanine tickets on a Saturday night. Mezzanine at least.
You know what? I was fighting with Long Line Superhero Man, and we had an epic battle, and he won. He cut off one of my ticket guns.
It really sounds to me like you are coming up with thinly veiled excuses for not being able to get my tickets. I am a Taylor stan. Do you know what that means?
Listen,
Do you know what it means to be a Taylor stan?
keep it down. I don't want to lose my ticket cape. Please don't.
I have 2 vinyl editions of 1989. 2 of them. I am a true fan, and I deserve mezzanine tickets on a Saturday night.
Do not turn it a complaint. I will do what I can. I am going to try to scalp some tickets for you on my lunch hour.
Ticketman, I want to give you props. Thank you for getting me those Weezer tickets to the, they played the new Green album. It was freaking great. You came through every time. And you know what? We saw.
Hey, can I ask you for a testimonial? Because I'll tell you what, my ticket cape, it's on the line. And I got this other customer. He's giving me a really hard time.
I can see the anxiousness in your face. Don't worry. Gotham's Yelp review for the Ticketman is going to be the best.
I don't want to go back down to Concession Man. I came out of Concession Man. It took me a long time to get to Ticket Man. If I get sent back to Concession Man, I'm going to be pissed off. And I'm blaming.
Nobody wants that. I mean, trust me. Go ahead. You can finish your sentence, Ticketman. The respect is all there.
All right. I've got to take off for a little while and try to go catch.
All right, Ticketman.
All right. Let's everybody come back. I think that's it. We're past our time. Boy, let me tell you what, as a director, we had like a half a more show to go. I don't know.
I saw that.
I won't be director, man.
Yeah, where's the stinky, silly, sexy? We didn't get to do our stinky, silly, sexy.
I know. We had a whole nother thing.
The Roberto effect.
Yeah.
This is my first rodeo, clearly. Hey, thank you all for joining us for the show. We really appreciate it. Let's just all introduce ourselves in no particular order. Just raise your hand and say.
Hey guys, I'm Leighton.
I'm Rob. I like Fight Club.
I'm Galen.
I'm Linda.
I'm Roberto.
And we'll give a special thanks to Roberto as our special guest. And we're so delighted to have him. Thanks for playing with us in our crazy show.
And for those of you out there, if you're looking for more improv content, the final show of the season of the Pug Hour is this Sunday night on the Outpost 13 Twitch channel. Sunday night, 8 p.m. Pacific. So check us out. I've
seen the show many times. It's pretty good. It's a very flowing show and a true montage forms. So it's great. Nice, Roberto.
Thank you.
Super cool. All right, we're going to sign off. We'll see you at the next show. 2 weeks.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
There y'all.